You might be wondering what type of idiot goes through over $2,000 worth of shoot and see targets every year. That would be me. So for starters, I'm here to do something a little bit different. I want to talk about laser rangefinders. Now over the years, I've owned over a dozen different laser rangefinders, and I've tested probably 24 more. Nobody likes the higher prices, but one thing as far as hunting and shooting that has gotten a lot better at an incredible price is some of the electronics, and rangefinders is certainly it. So I've been through a lot, going back to incredibly expensive Leicas from years ago. My favorite rangefinder for the last several years, whether it's deer hunting, pheasant hunting, or what have you, has been this Nikon Black X. It's been a good unit. It has a red LED display, and let me take a quick look here. Made in China, where all the good stuff apparently is made. And it is a 6x21, 6x 21 millimeter objective. So how do we get a brighter image? Fundamental way to do that, of course, is a bigger exit pupil. And if you want 6 power, you need bigger than a 21 millimeter objective to get a brighter image. Bushnell has done just that, and it is noticeably brighter, particularly in the morning and at dusk. The Bushnell Prime 1800 active sync display rangefinder says never miss. So just for the never miss feature, I like that. That's got to be worth at least 10 grand right there. It's IPX4 water resistant, it's silent, it's extremely fast, it does have angle compensation, and you can match the ballistics of your rifle, for example, to the profiles that Bushnell has on their website. That should get you right in the ballpark. So the extensive list is on their website. The reticle is very, very cool, because even though it's a little bit overcast today, during daylight it's going to be a black liquid crystal display, a black LCD, but automatically in low light. I tested it last night at sunset, and a half hour after sunset, the reticle automatically turns red. So it's a very cool feature, and it really, really works. So you don't have to do anything. It's black when you have good contrast like this. Dark automatically glows a reddish orange. So I don't know exactly how they do it. They call it active sync. My theory is that it's a black liquid crystal display, like you would see on several watches, and in low light with the same reticle, it fires up an LED. So I think you have a liquid crystal and an LED all in one. But it works great. It works great. It ranges extremely fast, and it's, with the larger objective, it's brighter than most rangefinders. Now, even though it's called the Prime 1800, that would be for a large reflective target. It says a deer, if you want to range a deer, good for 700 yards. But of course, if you're stand hunting, you range objects, so you don't have to range the deer. You already know what your area of influence is. So there is a crib over here that I will range, which is 203 yards on the nose. very, very quick ranging. And it also has a nice tripod adapter on the bottom. And if you really want to range long distances, it's important to use the tripod. Because the lasers are all, I believe, Class 2 eye-safe devices. So the lasers don't get any stronger. It's just a matter of the reflector, the electronics, that get more accurate and more sensitive. So, battery compartment's easy to get to. It shows you battery life. And I think that's what we have here is the low battery draw of an LCD, but when needed we have an LED in morning and dusk, extremely low light conditions. So it looks great, it's light, fits the hand beautifully, and the best thing is, years ago I was dropping $700 to $800 for rangefinders, maybe a little bit more. But you can pick this thing up right now, this exact model, for about $199. And Cabela's, Bass Pro, even Walmart, they're widely available. Bushnell has tremendous distribution. And it's just it's a beautiful unit. I'm very, very impressed. So this type of accuracy, speed, technology, and a bright image. The coatings, I think it's fully coated lenses, but you also have Bushnell's Exo Barrier, which repels drizzle, dust, and things like that. But I'm impressed. I like the way it feels in the hand, I like the way it ranges, and I love the reticle. It's not just a gimmick. It really, really works going from black to red. So that's it. I'll tell you what, if you don't have a good rangefinder, this will be the best $199 that you've ever spent. I'm impressed with it. And after all these rangefinders and all these years, this is certainly a step forward, but at a lower price than I've ever seen for this level of rangefinder. So great job by Bushnell on this. So again, what it is the Bushnell Prime 1800 active sync display rangefinder. They're saying 2 times brighter. I don't know about that, but it certainly is bright, commensurate with the larger objective, and easy to use with a tripod, and the active sync display that changes from black to red works like a charm. So check it out next time you're out shopping, but it really is a phenomenal unit. Ships with the battery. There's a little plastic spacer between the battery, so you're not discharging the battery during shipment, etc., etc. And you just pop out the battery, discard the plastic, pop it in, and you're ready to go right out of the box. And the default settings are excellent. That's what I've used. There are all kinds of modes you can get into, but I'm using it just right out of the box, and this is all the rangefinder I'll ever need. I mean, it's really, really excellent and great value. Better value today than I've seen, probably than I've ever seen, particularly if you go back 4 or 5 years. Better and less dollars, and of course their dollars aren't worth quite what they were a few years back either. So A+ for Bushnell on this rangefinder. Really, really good.